Okay, question one. Have you ever cried in the car?
Yeah, a few times probably.
Why?
Probably usually after a crash, maybe, or who knows, maybe an unfair penalty, something like that. I mean, there's been some examples, like for example, my regional series, karting series, had some learning moments in the kart. So,
Okay. So my next question is kind of interesting. So I have like a theory. It's that you're not actually scared when you're like driving, but it's just you driving slow and calling it safe.
I never drive slow. The thing is, when you're racing fast, your brain actually slows down. For you, you're not getting that right, but the mental way of racing drivers, the way they drive is they feel slow, yet they're going way faster than they think.
Well, okay. I guess it's your brain. I don't know. Okay, next question. Are you afraid of your head when it's too heavy in the cart?
You mean G-forces?
Yeah.
No. No. Not really, no.
I'll write it down just in case.
Great.
Okay. We gotta work on that. Okay. Next question. What is the fastest you have ever gone?
130, probably. 130 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's not really that fast. What's the maximum a normal car can go? 200?
Oh, you're wrong. That's probably like a $500,000 car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next question. So, I've heard that the SRF3 is supposed to brake if you get into a crash so that you don't brake. Is that true?
Yes, and I got an example for you. So a few months, not even a few months ago, probably like around 4 months ago, 5 months ago, I was in a crash where I was sandwiched in two cars. So the front of the car has a radiator and some sheet metal parts. Those things crumple really easily. And honestly, when I crashed, I didn't really feel the crash that much. It felt like a soft pillow when you're sleeping in bed. It was super soft. It really didn't feel like anything. And the crash was really aggressive too. Like my nose caved in. I had to come in the pits immediately. We had to get the whole radiator fixed. There was a lot of stuff, but it didn't really feel like much. So that would be a good example actually of energy transferring energy. Like it doesn't transfer to me, transfers to the car, and the car takes all the force.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next question. Have you ever like crashed for real, like a really, really bad crash, except for that one?
Yes, and karting.
Can you give me one example?
Yeah, so it was 2023, I think the winter season, the start of 2023. I was in my like second or third ever junior go-kart race, or junior 2 go-kart race. And it was the final corner. The final corner has a barrier on the outside, and one of the laps, someone crashed before that barrier, and that barrier got moved forward and a little to the right. So that would mean that it was a little bit more on the racing line. I didn't account for that, so as you can expect, it didn't really end well for me. I went straight into the barrier at 60 miles an hour, but I mean, I was fine. I had a little bruise right here, but other than that...
16 or 60?
60. 60.
Okay. Next question. Still about crashes. After a crash, have you ever, like, thought about, like, stopping forever?
No, not really. Maybe once, maybe probably after that crash, but other than that, not really, no. I've always wanted to keep going.
That's nice. Okay. Now it's like the real deal now. So if it's scary and it costs money and you crashed, why do you still do it?
I still do it because the fear factor is what drives me forward. I always look for that fear when I'm in racing. It always stays, I want to keep at this balance where I can still focus and it's still there, where it pushes me. to where I can get to the limit.
So you enjoy
I
you enjoy
a good
the
example.
feeling of fear.
Basically, you could say I'm dancing with fear. You could say it like that.
That's nice. Some good poetry there, maybe. Okay. Last question. So, out of 10, how scared are you? Like, honestly.
What do you mean?
Like, when you're driving the car and there's like a bunch of people, like at least 20 people, like normal. How scared are you?
2.
Why?
Because I know that people are gonna be smart, unless it's in national, I don't know, like a really big national kart race. Then it's like 60 people I don't know, and it's like kind of stressful because you don't know what the guy behind you is gonna do. Other than that, like in a difference in spec racer, that what I do, actually it's not really that scary. I know they're smart and they know what they're doing. At least I hope. But I trust them more, and it's not really that stressful. It's pretty fun, actually.
That's a good answer.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And that concludes our episode for today. Yay!
Yay! Goodbye, everyone.